The type of meat used to feed the dogs on the trail is picked according to temperature outside, what part of the race you're in, how one dog might be doing in comparison to another, how well he's holding his weight, and so on. They tend to have a full meal at every checkpoint or camp, and several snacks out on the trail. A full meal contains about 10 pounds of meat, chicken, and several pounds of beef and fat. There is also about 8 pounds of kibble fed out to the 16 dogs. A snack on the trail can be kibble soaked in gravy or any other liquid beef substance, including water. Protein is important for the dogs, including muscle mass fats and meats. Muscle mass fats can provide the dogs with fuel and energy to run. The dog food is not good for the dogs to eat during the trail if it's dry. The Iditarod is over 1,050 miles and is officially 1,049 miles long. Running that distance with a stomach full of dry dog food is not good. Like people, dogs are what they eat. Feeding the dogs dry dog food will cause them suffering and stomach pain. What most people don't know is that while the food is inside the dog, and it's running a distance of 1,049 miles, it scratches up the dog's stomach. While a dog runs, its stomach becomes tight and rolls into a hard ball. With the wet food, it can just curl up with ease, but with the dry food, space is taken up and lots of room. It prevents the stomach from rolling up as tight as it could be. While the stomach does all it can and forces itself to roll up, it pushes the kibble against the skin and causes the dog to bleed. The rock-like compound shows that a majority of the time the dogs have to be dropped, it is because they are hurt or their health was affected by the weather being warmer than what's needed. When the dogs are dropped, they get something called a drop bag. The drop bag contains dog food, human food, supplies such as extra booties are packed in the bags. All food must be shipped through the drop bags. All perishable food, food that could go bad or rot, must be pre-frozen. The dogs cannot weigh more than 60 pounds each. The mushers can also send extra sleds and equipment to any checkpoint of their choice. The extra equipment can include extra booties, dog dishes, buckets, or runners for the sled. The extra equipment must go with the sled and not with the drop bags.